This is Sport as a Business, assignment 3. Sam, take 1.
Hi, my name's Sam. I'm going to go through my promotion plan for my product. My product is an app where you can help find basketball courts and bring friends and stuff together to be able to play indoor or outdoor basketball.
What's the product's name, Sam?
It's called Court Finder.
Okay.
So first what I did was look at a company such as Nike and see what they've been doing to be able to promote their product. So what they've done, they target athletes or people who just like to wear trendy sports gear, comfortable gear to do all sorts of, if they're going outside, like running or exercising at the gym. Their revenue is 30.6 billion, and they hold about 40% of the market, and so they hold a large amount of the market, which means they can they're selling a lot of their product to most people who are interested in sports and trend gear. Products similar to this are Adidas, Under Armour, Puma, Umbro, and they promote themselves by using adverts, magazines, and they have a website which most people use to be able to see what new shoes and clothes are going on. They relate their products on the basis of what people are asking for, such as they might go to clubs and see what improvements can be made to shoes to make them better and more advanced, and they also look at what's trending now to make themselves compete with the market. So I used a questionnaire for my research, my first research, and so this was so I could get opinions on my product and people can give unbiased answers about the product as well. So I wanted to ask a large amount of people so I could get a large amount of queries and answers. So I asked about 100 to 200 people. The cons for this are people are rushed, so they might not be able to think of a good answer or answers to the harder questions, and they might not have a good knowledge of business and even basketball as well, so they might not have an opinion on that. However, it will give me a good large result and be able to think about what I can do to improve the product and what is already good. The result might be negative because I haven't explained the product in as much detail as I'd like, because it's a quick questionnaire and they might leave the harder questions unanswered, so I might not have enough results for those, and they might give might not be able to give an unbiased answer because they might not be interested in the sport. However, I did find that the high percentage of people would pay for the product, which was something I was thinking about, and most people would say they would pay about 99p, which is good because then I could start off using that money to promote my product. So yeah, about 60% of people said yes, and then 40% said no, which was a good percentage, I thought, because it means people would actually pay for the product. However, 40% is still a large number, so that's something to think about. Maybe having the app as free would be more beneficial because then more people would download the app. Looking at the next research I did, it was a focus group. I used this because it meant I could answer questions people thought of, and I used people who were interested in sport and people who like basketball. Some people like basketball as well. So this is beneficial because it could give me more direct and clear answers, and it's people who I'm trying to target, so it could give me very beneficial results. the results showed me that I think I need to promote the product. I'm going to think about how I promote the product so I can earn a large profit, so I can promote the app quickly and so I don't have to spend a lot of money on making the app. It's important, so it means I can start building the company and app very quickly and I won't fall into debt. Pros that I would save time in having to organise. People said that it would save time in organising games and asking their friends if they wanted to play a game and etc. So they found it very helpful. So yeah, just going into more detail about my app. It's an app which has GPS settings, so people can see what courts are available and who might be going to play any scrimmages or games. And it shows indoor and out courts. And you can also invite people to the games that you might set up yourself. So it's almost like a social media app where you can have your own account and then add friends, make friends, and having another feature where you can make people have to pay for the court, their share for the court on the app, so that people aren't just taking the piss and just like not just playing for free, for example. In my experience, that's what a lot of people do. It allows players to see where it might be free and it saves a lot of time. It's very beneficial, that people said in the results. So for my promotion plan, I want to achieve a wide range of customers. So the ways to adjust and benefit this would be, I want to be able to get across the whole of UK and hope to expand to Europe eventually, and hopefully going further than that. So I wanted to use links such as athletes and websites and adverts or on the internet. So I go about by doing this would be getting a player such as Greg Street, who is quite famous in Bristol as he was captain for the BBL Flyers, and getting him to be able to promote the app so the people who are fans of him can see that he uses this app and they might be interested in using it as well. I'm going to be using adverts on social media, so to make the promotion cheaper, and it's a lot easier because people use social media regularly and it cut costs. I would be building up the promotion towards the summer because that's when most people want to play basketball. So I should be getting a large amount of people interested and downloading the app by summer. Looking at research, I found that there are 218,000 people who are currently playing basketball in the UK. So I need to target these people, and these are mostly black or multi-ethnic backgrounds. So looking at places, big cities such as London, Manchester, Leicester, that's going to be most beneficial to promote the product in cities like that. Also, there are, for the men's team, basketball men's team, GB, the Italian clothes brand Viera are sponsoring them. So I want to try and aim to make a deal with a company like that, so then they can promote my product and we can elevate the company quickly. So to evaluate, the pros and cons of my app are, the cons are safeguarding issues, that's a big issue, which I need to be able to decrease. And I'm going to be doing this by making sure that there are accounts and age restrictions to these accounts. And also getting the business to make a deal with us will be another con. People have said it's very useful, brings people together, will make people more active, and they won't miss out on any fun, and also build friendships. So how to improve? We are able to make a deal with the current brand that money could go towards expansion of the app, and this would be helpful because then we can go to places such as Europe and other places worldwide, so we can elevate the business and make it more popular. Another way to improve would be to add more sports, and I think this is a good idea because then it can make even more people download the app because sports such as football, rugby, a lot of people play, so then they could also get involved in this app. To decrease the safeguarding issue, I'd have 2 age groups, which would be 17 and under, and then 18 plus. And then if you're 17 and under, you'd have to get your parents to make the account for you, so we don't have any issues of people lying about their age. And then we also need other things to prove your age that we're going to implement, so people aren't lying about their age who are over 18.
Sam, just go back a couple of slides to like your promotion plan.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go for the social media? So there's quite a big focus on social media. So the criteria is justify your promotion plan. So what do you do if you justify something?
Explain. I'll give reason.
Yeah, so kind of back it up. So why did you put that promotion plan together?
Yeah, well, I put this together because then it means I can cut the costs in promoting my product.
Yeah.
And because a lot of people are going to be using social media every day, they can easily see adverts for it. And once people start using it, they'll tell their friends about it and they'll just elevate from there.
Okay. And did that link with any of your market research, the results from your market research?
What, this social media?
Yeah.
Yeah, people were saying how it would be easier to do on social media because they can just quickly, there's no need for adverts because it's an app. People can, if they just see a link on social media, they'll be able to click on it and then download it straight away.
Okay, thanks Sam.